like 7 years ago, we didn't really know what we were doing. We were just, you know, playing in a garage, like wanting to make music. And then like it got to a certain point where it's like, hey, I'm not really feeling this stuff. I don't really want to play this music anymore. And then it was like members were leaving and coming and going. We had several lineup changes periodically over that time, and then I kind of just like let the band sleep for a little bit, and then we brought it back. To be honest, I don't even really count the revival in 2019. 2020 was pretty much us being brought back once Benny joined, and then I believe it was about 2 weeks later, Michael came and jammed with us, and him and Benny have been friends for several years, and just seeing them play off of each other, it's just crazy. And then we all bonded real quick, and then, I mean, COVID happened. Hit our practice spot, the original drummer's house, wasn't working. He didn't want to practice anymore, and it was just creative differences kind of fell out from that. And then I always known Travis, I want to say the last like 3-4 years. It was funny because we've been friends on Facebook for so many years. Never met each other. We already clicked on Facebook, we would talk every day. And I love what he was doing with Carnificina. So it wasn't working out, exactly. It wasn't working out with our original drummer, and it was like, hey, he's not really hacking it. So I hit up Travis one night and was like, hey man, like, and it's funny because he still brings it up to this day. I asked him 2 questions. Can you play blast beats? And are you interested in another project? And he said, yeah. So then we started talking, and then that was when we made the decision to part ways with our old drummer. And from there is where, you know, we jammed with Travis, first time we jammed with Travis, and from then on it was like, you know, full speed ahead. He learned the first 4 tracks within a month, super quick, right before we went into the studio to record the first 4 tracks, and then from there on it was like, boom, we were a well-oiled machine, and everything's been awesome. Like the music is just, I'm not just saying that because it's our music, but it's seriously like some really, really killer material, and I think a lot of people are going to be surprised and blown away by what we're doing with this stuff. We're not just a straightforward death metal band. We have elements of thrash, we have elements of brutal death metal in there, technical death metal, melodic death metal. Pretty much our music can appease any fan of metal, in my opinion. You can't help but want to headbang listening to this stuff. We all got really, really close over the last, you know, 8 or 9 months working on this album and stuff, and it's like, I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to be in a band with, for sure. So I'm like 100% happy to be working with these guys, for sure. It's some really, really cool death metal, for sure. And this is all I've ever wanted. There's gonna be a lot of surprises, a lot of cool shit on this album, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it.